Welcome to Refresh Daily Podcast, where you will find tips, strategies, and encouragement to help you find a way to get more joy in your everyday life and to build an authentic creative practice that will lift your spirit and leave you feeling fabulous. Hi, I'm Dawn Herring, creative visionary and strategist and founder of Refresh with Dawn Herring, where finding joy takes center stage.
Are you ready to listen to the message you are given that tells you what will make your heart sing? Pay close attention and create yourself a haven of delight and jubilation for your days.
What do you get when you combine color with fun prompts? Dawn's life directives and affirmations coloring pages with prompts. Whether you enjoy crayons, pens, paints, or all of the above, my coloring pages will provide you with a fun, enjoyable, and distinctly affirming place to dive into relaxation and give yourself permission to see yourself in a whole new light. With prompts to play with in your journal or simply to activate a more positive energy in your life, Dawn's life directives and affirmations coloring pages with prompts are the perfect catalyst toward putting your creative time where it belongs, in your heart and on the page. You can view all 7 designs at my website, where downloadable PDFs await to give you some fun and liveliness for your day. Appreciate yourself for who you are, give yourself permission to create, and may joy find you in the most unexpected places.
Welcome to Episode 5, A Creative Shift. I wanted to share with you some thoughts about our creative energy and when we can recognize when we're using that energy in too many places at once. We often find ourselves wanting to go after this and that we feel pulled in too many different directions. When that happens, we can lack direction and feel like we need to get back to center. I find that when I look at all the different things that I'm doing, it's helpful to ask the question, what brings you the most joy? Yes, and I find myself saying, I know what's going to bring me the most joy. And so that's where I choose to put my energy. Yeah. When we spread ourselves too thin, it can actually be a deterrent to our creative growth and to expanding on the very thing that brings us the most joy. It's easy for us to get into too many things at once, which can sometimes be disorienting, leaving us feeling misaligned and just not quite right. And when we feel that way, we sometimes have to take a closer look at what we might be putting our energy into that kind of makes us feel like we're spinning our wheels and we're not really getting anywhere. Today, I want to give you permission to release yourself from working on something that just isn't quite working out, especially if you feel like your creative energy is feeling somewhat wasted. It's okay to let it go for a time, or even all time, if that's what it takes. When we align and center ourselves with what brings us the most joy, we create a shift in our energy that aligns us with who we really are. We always need to give ourselves space so we can regroup and figure out what exactly we want to accomplish, where we want to go from this place, and how we want to grow as a creative being. As we take a closer look and maybe write some details about where we want to go creatively in our journal and really do some digging to determine what's going to bring us the most joy, that can really be a big help. Because not everything we are taking on creatively is necessarily going to be for our best benefit. Today, I want to give you a word of encouragement to trust yourself. Trust that intuitive voice that's telling you to let something go. And it may also be telling you to go in a new direction, because often when you do that, when you follow those intuitive nudges that are leading you in that direction, or giving you some new ideas for a strategy that you've already been working with, it can often lead you into a whole new place that just lights you up, lifts your spirit, and leaves you feeling fabulous. So look to find those strategies that will bring you to that joyful place of creativity and bring you to a space that is expansive, fun, and vibrant, and aligns you with who you are creatively. Imagine an hour that is fun, spontaneous, intuitive, playful, dynamic, lighthearted,
and just plain joyful. Welcome to the Joy Appointment, the one appointment you'll want to keep. You'll have 60 minutes of one-to-one time with me as we celebrate your wins, have fun with your favorites, play with some customized prompts, and engage in the Joy Finder game, which is the new card deck that I've created just for you to help you initiate more joy in your everyday life. If you would like to schedule a joy appointment with me, just go to my website at dawnherring.net, and we will focus on you and your joys.
True north leads to joy, opening the portals of possibility, leaving in its path the source of higher energy that flows and heals. Thank you so much for listening to Refresh Daily Podcast. If you would like to, you're welcome to subscribe to my YouTube channel at Dawn Herring, where you can get future episodes. You can also check it out on my website at dawnherring.net, and you're also welcome to subscribe to the Joy Finder, which is my weekly newsletter. And as a result of subscribing, you will also receive my brand new mini e-course, 3 Secret Keys to a More Joy-Filled Life. Thank you so much for listening and subscribing, and may joy find you in the most unexpected places.